Welcome to the Don't Get Fooled Show with Big Ray and Ace. College football week 7. Let's go, Ace.
All right, boys and girls. College football week 7. Halfway through the season, Big Ree. Before we get into the episode,
make sure to like, subscribe, join the membership, purchase your merch right here, right down below. I just ordered my own mug, you know.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it's getting a little cold here. Now we're getting hot again, but, you know, winter's coming. I'm going to have my hot chocolate in there.
All right. Let me know how the quality is on the mug.
For sure.
Nothing like sipping on a cup of Joe in the morning with a DGF mug.
Yeah.
That's what's up, Big Ree. That's what's up. Let us know. That's good. Maybe we'll do some giveaways on some DGF merch.
Yeah.
So let us know about that. Let's get into a recap of last week, Big Ree. Let's go through the quick slate of games. There's a few games I definitely want to talk about. Georgia beat up on Kentucky 51-13.
They came out. They came to whoop the whooping. That was just, I wouldn't say expected, but kudos to Georgia.
Yeah, they came and dropped the 5-0 on Kentucky, and Kentucky got their first loss. Michigan beat up on Minnesota 52-10. Oklahoma beat Texas 34-30. What a game! I watched that game. That was a fun game to watch. And
sure, yeah, the Red River rivalry.
Yeah, Red River rivalry, and as usual, Texas overhyped. Like usual, just one of those schools to get a lot of credit, and Oklahoma sent them packing with their first loss. Ohio State 37-17 versus Maryland. Nothing really to talk about there. Florida State, beat up Virginia Tech 39-17. I had VTech plus 24. That covered. USC 43-41 versus Arizona. We're going to get a little bit more into that game because I was actually at the game. But USC, they squeaked it out, but they were down 17-0 most of the game. And they squeaked it out, but it was not a clean win, Big Ree. Triple OT to Arizona at home. Louisville beat Notre Dame, Big Ree. What do you think about that?
That's a good win. Good win for Louisville. Statement win. Show.
Are they the real deal? They're undefeated.
I don't know. They're not going to. Even if they're undefeated, they're not going anywhere. So
they're undefeated. You don't think they're going to the national champion? No, the playoffs.
No chance. Zero.
No chance to go to the playoffs.
No chance.
Really? Okay. I think if they go undefeated, they make the playoffs.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see.
But there's still a long ways from that. Alabama 26-20 over Texas A&M, Big Ree.
Yeah.
That was one of my games. I had Texas A&M plus 2.5. This game was 26. First, Texas A&M was up 17-10. I'm like, this is looking pretty good. I think these guys, cover plus 2.5. Then they check this out. Did you watch this game?
No.
I know you had a busy weekend too.
I watched most of the game.
But 26-17, Alabama's up by 9. Okay, by 9. Texas A&M gets first and goal on the 2. First and goal on the 2 with like 2 minutes left. So I'm like, okay, these guys got 4 chances. They're going to punch it in, and we're covering the plus 2.5. These guys can't get it in. End up kicking a field goal. So what a joke. I thought that had a chance to squeeze that one in. That didn't happen. But Alabama, they're getting their wins.
Yeah, for sure.
Still not buying Alabama, but I don't think they have the QB to go far. But give them credit there. UCLA beat Washington. You had UCLA here.
Yeah, I believe minus 3.5.
And their defense, Big Ree, their defense is looking really good.
Yeah.
What do you got to say about that?
For sure, yeah. Their defense has stepped up, and their offense looks good. I mean, are they ranked now?
No, they're not ranked yet, but, I mean, they're a good team. And, look, they're winning games. Their defense, I'm really impressed with the defense. Chip Kelly, known for his offense. Defense look good. North Carolina beat up on Syracuse 40-7. Not much to say. Yeah. Oregon State, they beat Cal 52-40 in a shootout.
I had Cal plus 10, but I mean
10.5. Yeah, you had them
10. Oregon State came to play. I mean, then I think Cal got a garbage time touchdown.
Yeah. But Oregon State putting up 52, man. Oregon State, just a funny team. Ole Miss, they beat Arkansas 27-20. They keep getting W's, but they're not super impressive.
Kiffin.
This is the game I really want to talk about. You got Georgia Tech at Miami. Georgia Tech won 23-20. Miami is up in this game 20-16. They're up with 40 seconds left. The game is over. The game is over, Big Ree. You take a knee and the game is done.
For sure.
These guys decide to run the ball and fumble.
I saw this. My friend sent me the tweet or the message from X, and this coach should be fired on the spot for that.
Absolutely. Cristobal, what are you doing? What are you doing running the ball? I don't know how much I can rip this guy. One of the most stupidest plays that I've ever seen. That I have ever seen by Coach Cristobal. And I'm going to give you some information in a bit that's going to piss you off even more, Big Ree. But you're up and you decide to run the ball when I don't understand why this guy, I just want to know, why did he run the ball? Like, do you have any reason, any idea? Like, if I asked you, why, Big Ree, why did they run it instead of just taking 2 knees and end the game?
Exactly.
Do you have any, can you give me any logical reason that makes any sense?
There's no, absolutely not.
It makes no sense. And then this guy wants to go in the press conference the next day and say, I take responsibility, okay? I take responsibility. I own this mistake. But he's not telling anybody why he did it. He doesn't want to answer, why did he do this? Why did you not take a knee? This guy should be fired on the spot. And here's some juice for you, Big Ree. First, doesn't want to own it. Second, he doesn't want to explain what his logic was. Everybody wants to know, what was your logic? But third, I just saw that he did the same thing at Oregon. This is not his first time doing this. He did this at Oregon. They fumbled and ended up losing the game in overtime.
Never learns.
It makes no sense. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's crazy.
Yeah. This one was a little rough too.
The Missouri, okay, LSU 49-39 against Missouri. Missouri was plus, 7.5 or 6.5? 6.5. We had this in our bonus picks.
Yeah.
Missouri plus 6.5. This game, Missouri is leading by 4 points. With 5 minutes left in the game, Big Ree.
Yeah.
They are leading by 4. So even if they give up a touchdown, they're still covering. They lose by 3. They give up a touchdown the last 5 minutes. Then they give up a fumble, or was it a pick 6? And the guy scores with 28 seconds left. Pick 6. Defensive touchdown.
I just saw that. I was just shaking my head. I was like, oh my God.
Are you kidding me? Horrible beat. Horrible beat. I mean, LSU, their offense is for real. Their defense sucks. But, their offense is for real. And then here's the last game. We had Wyoming versus Fresno State. Fresno State was a, 6.5 point favorite here?
Yeah.
And this was also pick in the bonus picks for the member only. I called out Fresno State. I said Wyoming is good. I like Wyoming to upset Fresno State. And they got the upset, and that was a good pick. And Wyoming's a good team, 5-1. And look, Fresno State, nice program, but this was a juicy money line play upset there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the recap, Big Ree. Real quickly, some BS talk for the boys and girls. I know you were out of town, Big Ree, so you were up north in British Columbia, Vancouver. How was that? Real quick, how was your trip?
It was good, just spending time with the relatives, family,
Okay. How many days were you there?
I believe 3.5 to 4.
Okay. No problems with immigration or anything?
No, nothing.
Okay, I know those Canadian immigration, sometimes those guys don't mess around.
Yeah.
I remember one time they had me in the back for 2 hours wasting my damn time.
Yeah.
Wasting my time. I'm like, dude, I just got off a flight. It's like 1 in the morning. Dude, I don't want to talk to you. Oh, you look like you have an attitude. I was like, dude, it's 1 in the morning. I'm tired. I'm sleeping. What do you want? What do you mean I look like an attitude? But those guys can be aggressive.
Yeah.
How many times? Here's the key question. How many times did you go to Tim Hortons?
3.
3 times. Okay. What's your favorite item there?
I think sour cream donut.
Sour cream donut.
Yeah.
What's a sour cream donut? I don't think I remember that. sour cream donut, or are you talking about sour cream bagel?
Sour cream donuts. I sounded weirded out too first, but my cousin got it and it was really good, so I had to try it. So.
Okay. Sour cream donut.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. What about the drinks?
I go there and the ice cap machine is not working. What the? This is like McDonald's. The McFlurry machine is not working.
Wow. They're known for their ice caps.
Yeah.
Their ice caps are fire at Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Did you get any bagels?
No, I got a farmer's wrap.
Those are pretty good too.
Those
Yeah.
are good, yeah.
Okay, so you ate pretty good over there.
Yeah.
Glad to be back in the good old USA.
Yeah, definitely.
US of A. Okay. All right. Good stuff. I was actually, big highlight of the weekend was the USC game. Went to the USC Arizona game. Trekked downtown to the campus Coliseum. Huge tailgating going down.
Nice.
Huge tailgating going down. Got there a couple hours early. I guess it was like parents' weekend, family weekend for like the kids. So there's so much stuff set up on campus. Pretty cool scene. Packed. Never seen the campus, the tailgating that packed.
A lot of frat boys?
Yeah, there was a frat. The frat boys were out. The sorority girls were out. It was packed. But, it was fun. Like I said, it was family weekend. So I was like, oh crap, dude. Hopefully I can run into some VIPs. Yeah. Because I was like, dude, you got Bronny there. So you got LeBron James potentially going to be there for the family weekend tailgating event. You got Kobe's daughter. So maybe Vanessa might be there, right?
Yeah.
And then you got Obama's daughter.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, dude. Like, think about the heavy hitters there.
Yeah.
Didn't run into anybody, but the walk over from the campus to USC to the Coliseum was ridiculous. It was so packed, man, dude. Like, felt like you couldn't even breathe. It's like just people congested. So that was rough. But the game was good. USC. I mean, I didn't think they were ever going to lose that game, to be honest with you. I never felt like they were going to lose, but they played like crap.
Yeah, for sure they did.
Played like crap, but they got the W to live another week undefeated, and now, we'll see. We'll see what happens. They can, they got Notre Dame up next week.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a good game. They're underdogs against Notre Dame.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely getting the popcorn ready for that game. Cannot wait. Other than that, hit up some fried chicken food. Got some fried chicken, some chicken sandwiches.
Nice.
Yeah. Then I had for the first time in a long time, I had Rice Krispies, Big Ree.
Nice. Yeah.
Huge Rice Krispie fan.
Yeah.
I haven't had them in a while, but nothing like the problem is with the Rice Krispies, you can just keep going at them.
Yeah.
But those Rice Krispies were bomb. Thinking about them right now. But other than that, just kind of a more chill weekend, Big Ree, to be honest. Just chilled out, and it was good. I needed that.
Yeah.
I needed that. So, but let's move on, Big Ree. Let's move on. You got anything else you want to throw in on the?
No. Move on.
On the BS segment, Big Ree?
No. Let's move on.
What's going on? You sure?
Yeah.
You don't want to throw anything out for the viewers. People want to hear about your trip or anything.
No.
Hey, real quick, on your Canada trip, did you go to the superstore out there?
Of course.
You went to this Canadian superstore. What do you think about that place? I like that place a lot. They just got everything there, Big Ree. It's like a full grocery store. I mean, I guess it's comparable to Walmart.
That's what I was asking my cousin, and he's like, no.
What?
I was like, is this your guys' Walmart?
And why did he say no?
I don't know.
I mean, I would say it's comparable, but I think their superstore craps on Walmart for sure.
Damn, see?
I mean, I really like the superstore there. So, we'll see, man. Okay, all right, let's get into some shout-outs, Big Ree.
All right, the first shout-out is to Rich Dodd from Kansas City. This guy said, go Cowboys and don't sleep on the Longhorns. What do you got to say to him?
Don't sleep on the Longhorns. Well, I guess everybody, did sleep on them, and they got spanked.
A rough weekend for this guy. Go Cowboys and don't sleep.
State of Texas, right?
Yeah.
Texas got spanked. Oklahoma. That's a big rivalry. You lose that, there's a lot of talking there. Border with Oklahoma, and then you got the Cowboys, who got completely trampled by the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, it was ugly, really ugly. And I know the Niner fans are really happy about that.
Yeah.
We'll get more into that in the NFL episode, but they look like complete crap.
For sure.
Complete crap, Dallas. And this is why nobody can trust Dallas. Let's give a shout out to Peter Alexander. Said he's been waiting all day for you guys. We appreciate the support, Peter, and thanks for tuning in, brother.
Shout out to 40-ounce beer belly dude.
This guy, 40-ounce beer belly dude, long-time loyal subscriber for the last 5+ years. And so we really appreciate it. Melvin Simmons, shout out to Melvin Simmons, said we do a great job of breaking down the game. So we appreciate it, Melvin. Shout out, big brother.
Shout out to Odo, new viewer, likes the recap. Welcome to the channel.
And welcome everybody that's new to the channel. Thank you for tuning in, and hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying the show. Other than that, you want to get into the docket, Big Reed?
Let's get into the picks.
Okay, so without further ado, here we go, boys and girls. Aquí vamos, chicos y chicas. Let's go. Game 1. This is a Friday night game. We got Tulane at Memphis. Tulane is a 3.5-point favorite. Tulane 4-1, coming off a 35-23 win versus UAB prior to the bye week. They're on a 3-game winning streak. Their only loss on the season is to Ole Miss, 37-20, but honestly, that was a much closer game than that score reflects, and they were missing their starting quarterback, Michael Pratt, and that guy's been playing well, but they still played well in that game without him. They are 6-0 in their last 6 road games, so they obviously do play well on the road. Quarterback Michael Pratt, 75% completion, 8 touchdowns, only 1 interception in the 3 games that he's played this year. Memphis 4-1, coming off a 35-32 win versus Boise State. Nice win for Memphis. Only loss on the season, 34-27 to the 5-1 Missouri Tigers. They did lose 38-28 last year to Tulane by 10. Solid quarterback, Seth Hennigan. The guy is solid. But I'm not buying Memphis, especially with their weak schedule. I just don't buy them. Tulane, if you remember, was a really good team last year. They beat USC in the bowl game. Obviously, they had, look at the health with, quarterback Pratt hasn't been healthy this season. But I think they're rounding into form. They got a bye week. I really, really like Tulane here. This is my lock of the week. I'm taking Tulane minus 3.5. All right. Game 2, we got Miami at UNC. UNC is a 3.5-point favorite. Miami 4-1, coming off a 23-20 loss to Georgia Tech. They, as we said earlier, they completely blew this game. I mean, they dominated Georgia Tech 453 to 250 in total yardage. They did have 5 turnovers, Miami, in this game. 5 turnovers, snapped their 4-game winning streak. How would you feel if you're on a 4-game winning streak, 4-0, you're about to go 5-0, and your dumb coach decides to run the ball instead of kneeling it? I mean, they weren't going to stay undefeated, but it's just, I agree. It's just it's disappointing, extremely disappointing. Quarterback Van Dyke is playing well, 72% completion, 12 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions, 260 yards per game. Lost 27-24 to UNC last year, but they were at home. This is a road game. And then we got UNC who's 5-0, coming off a 40-7 win versus Syracuse. They are on a 5-game winning streak. Looked really good. Average win margin of 17 points. And they have scored at least 31 points in all 5 games. Drake May, 70% completion in all 5 games, Big Ree. That's pretty impressive. I don't think I've seen that in a while. They got the Kent State transfer Devontae Walker. He's eligible now and played last week. Here's my thing. Here's my thoughts on this game, Big Ree. I just do not see Miami recovering from that complete disaster last week. Mentally, I just don't see them recovering on the road to a really good 5-0 team. I think they lose regardless, but the fact that happened the prior week, they're not recovering. UNC is a better team at home. I'm taking UNC minus 3.5. All right, game 3, we got Illinois at Maryland. Maryland is a 14-point favorite. Illinois 2-4, coming off a 20-7 loss to Nebraska. They lost to Nebraska. They're on a 2-game losing streak. Their only wins on the season, 23-17 to Florida Atlantic and 30-28 versus Toledo. All their 4 losses are by double digits. Quarterback Luke Altmaier, more interceptions than touchdowns, Big Ree. That's never a good thing. 8 interceptions to 6 touchdowns. This is a much different team from last year than when they played really well. They lost quarterback DeVito. They lost running back Chase Brown. And then we got Maryland, 5-1, coming off a 37-17 loss to Ohio State. They actually played pretty good overall. This was a 20-17 game going into the 4th, and then the wheels fell off. They gave up 17 in the 4th to Ohio State. Quarterback Tulia Tagovailoa, the guy is playing solid again. I mean, he's continuing to play solid each year. They are 9-2 in their last 11 home games when Tulia started. And the 2 losses that they had were to Purdue and Ohio State. So they are good at home. And I like Maryland to bounce back here. Look, they lost by 20 last week, and now they're a 14-point favorite. Don't get fooled. I'm taking Maryland minus 14. All right, Big Reed, let's go.
All right, the first game I got is early game, Saturday, noon Eastern. I got Arkansas traveling to Tucson, Alabama.
Oh.
Arkansas 2-4, coming off a 27-20 loss as we went over the games to Ole Miss. Alabama 5-1, coming off a 26-20 win versus Texas A&M on the road. Texas A&M, a solid team and a hard place to play at. Arkansas's 2 wins come versus Kent State and Western Carolina. Arkansas's biggest loss is to LSU by 13 points at LSU. Alabama is clearly the favorite here, better team on both sides. I know they don't have the QB set up, but I think Bama blows them out here. I got Alabama winning 34-7, so I'm taking Alabama minus 19. The next game I got is Arizona traveling to Washington State. We got Arizona 3-3, coming off a 43-41 triple overtime loss to USC. Washington State coming off a 25-17 loss to UCLA. Everyone is going to be high on Arizona here because they almost beat USC. And everyone is going to be down on Washington State because they lost to UCLA. The crowd is going to be roaring at home, so I'm taking 2 picks here. I want to make that clear. There's 2 picks in this game. My first pick is Washington minus 8. That's my lock, and I'm taking the over 59. So that's 2 picks. So that's a total of 3 picks. So Washington minus 8 and over 59 on that game.
All right, I like it, Big Ree. Anything else you want to throw in before we sign off?
No, that's it. Just make sure to like, subscribe, comment, join the membership.